Once upon a time there was a young girl named Clara who lived in a small village at the edge of a vast, enchanted forest. Clara loved to explore the woods and see all the magical creatures that lived there. One day, Clara decided to venture deeper into the forest than she ever had before. The trees got taller and taller as Clara walked deeper into the woods. Strange sounds echoed around her that she had never heard before. Flittering fairies peeked out at her from behind rocks and branches. Elves and gnomes poked their heads out of tree trunks, curious about the young explorer. As Clara went further, the forest seemed to come alive with magic. After walking for what felt like hours, Clara realized she had no idea where she was. The forest was so dense here that she couldn't even see the sun through the thick canopy of leaves. The magical creatures had disappeared and an eerie silence fell over the woods. Clara started to feel scared being lost and alone. She tried retracing her steps, but each turn she took led her deeper into the unfamiliar parts of the forest. Strange shadows and sounds followed her from a distance. Clara called out, "Hello," but only her echo responded. She sat down on a fallen log to rest her tired legs and think. As she sat worrying about how she would get home before dark, Clara heard faint music playing. She stood up and followed the sound until she came upon a small meadow filled with dancing mushrooms. The mushrooms swayed and boogied to the melody, their caps opening and closing like umbrellas. Clara couldn't help but laugh. The tallest mushroom with a purple cap tipped his hat and bowed. "Welcome. We are the boogie shrooms," he said. Clara explained how she was lost and trying to find her way home. "I can take you as far as the heart tree. The wise old spirit who lives there will show you the way," said the lead boogie shroom. Clara and the boogieing mushrooms paraded through the forest, dancing past trees and under rocks until they came to the largest, tallest, widest tree Clara had ever seen. Intricate carvings of symbols and creatures decorated its trunk. The mushrooms bowed and turned back, leaving Clara at the base of the breathtaking heart tree. The air shimmered around the tree and a glowing shape formed. A beautiful forest spirit with leafy hair, bark skin, and nut-brown eyes materialized. "I am the heart tree guardian. Are you lost, little one?" the spirit asked in a warm, creaky voice. Clara explained her situation. "I know these woods well. I will guide you home." The spirit took Clara's hand, and suddenly they were floating swiftly over the forest. The spirit brought Clara back to the edge of the woods near her village. Clara turned to thank the guardian, but they had disappeared. Clara ran to her cottage and told her parents about her adventure. They were relieved she was safe. While Clara was more careful about going too deep into the enchanted forest from then on, she never forgot the magical creatures she had met, and the mystical heart tree spirit who helped her find her way home.